Well, welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. I'm Renee, and let's just get into it. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon. A chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met in a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel more alive than you have ever been in your life. The fall breeze passing through the leaves, the orange hue of the setting sun painting the horizon, the promise of excitement ahead. It's been a while since you felt this in the moment present. This present, the world around you feels almost magical. Were a mythical creature to actually manifest in front of you, it would fit perfectly in this world. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. Past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's so nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy restored. If only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell off a cliff. Oh, poor thing. I hope he was alright. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a couple months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there were also that time I was out here alone and I kind of got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of vampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out the vampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking their entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie she is not. As if I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind. That's what I did. And I kept Stella company, just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but few tomato juice baths later I was right as rain. It could have been a lot worse. And there was that time I accidentally stumbled on the old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everyone sooner or later. I would barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. You expecting to find anything? What's the weirdest thing you've seen out here? Other than cryptic related, of course. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the day I started stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. What? No! That's terrible. Oh my god. But I think most people know about that these days. What? I didn't know about that. I'm horrified. Eating baby birds. I'm traumatized. No, not the deer. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake, that's definitely the weirdest. It was 5 foot deep, 30 foot wide old pile of cans and bottles, and assorted garbage with the grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you wanna mess around in there. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a souvenir. Let's move on. Let's not question her critics. Did you hear that? Oh, shit. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Phew, I'm sorry for getting spooked. Duke, I thought you were some creature of the darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking at for way out here? Skunk ape? Sorry, I asked. And who's this you've suckered up into coming now with you? Wait a tick. You aren't... Is that? Yeah. I see. Welcome to the Holla. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction. A salty? Yes! Yes! It's grown quite fragrant since you first put it in your rucksack. Quite like the scent of old beer, but you're pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like. Boiled peanuts for your backpack? No, I'm all set, thank you. I'm still more than happy to take them off your hands. Now both of you held back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. Nope. I am out dealing with my own critter, and I won't be too appreciative of a couple of fools with a camera scare away with some of the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You could never stay in your business. You never could stay in your business. Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp about the woods all at night yelling about chungabungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I lost 3 this week. I can't afford to lose any more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if the skunk ape has any taste for chicken. Now this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell that is. You know what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you would have found any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that that's what's been getting at my chickens. It wouldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, old man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1900s. And even those were iffy. It's true, there are mountain lions up here, sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees. Can't tell you. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTubes saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age boy scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You make me look like a fool. I read those comments of people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, too. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Okay, we'll go home. What? Good, I'm glad you got some sense. Still, I need somebody like that around. But I've got a film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor. But who knows what that'll mean for my career. No, Stella, we should leave. We should leave and we shouldn't come back. You turn and wink at Stella as subtly as you can. She immediately picks up what you're putting down. Alright, Duke, maybe you got a point. Come on, Renee. Let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me. Glad to hear your final scenes on Sense, Stella. Now run along. And stay safe. Well played, Renee. Really threw him off the trail by pretending we're going back to town. Now come on. I know how we can loop around without him noticing. We sure fooled him. Sorry if it was a bit too much, but I wanted to seem convincing. You did great. He'll never suspect a thing. And now you don't have to worry about him finding us out there either. I've gone out tracking with Duke before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches a wind of us. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. That's great. The art style is so good. I love it. As the night falls, my new assistant, Mysterious Renee, and I have found ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted along the eastern edge of the United States, including right in this county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. And keep digging, creatures. I can take that camera off your hands now. We'll be able to start tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way down. In the meantime, we get to have take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? It's breathtaking. And the air is so clean and fresh. I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain vistas, and it gets old saying wow into an empty expanse of every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with. Your quiet moment, Stella, is broken by a loud, percussive snort. What was that? No need to panic. That was just the sound of deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. A single deer remains behind, staring down at the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Pain, rot, decay. A deer! Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dear Stella's personal space? Let me at him! And then it's gone. Oh, poor thing! Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. That's rude. When she gets like that, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. Yeah, a dog kind of has that too. She will, like, the tightest of harness, and she'll just slip out so easily. I'm like, how? How did you do that? You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? My dog isn't a potato. Okay, I think something was wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Now that you didn't mention it, I think there was something a little off. I bet it was just abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Excuse you, though after that outburst came over me, well, I suppose I can see the merit of your concern. I actually find her to be quite opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptic hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't usually known for their good health, but here she is, running around in the woods at 17. Oh my god, she's such an old pug. That is an old, even for a larger dog, a dog that hasn't been, overbred so much. Like, you could expect a medium dog to be like live to 17, but not the tiniest ones or the largest ones. Survival of the fittest. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? I'm ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up, then we get right into the night's activities. I've got all the best trail snacks. What are the best snacks? Ooh, that's better than what we had at home. I want some. Take the trail mix, extra M&Ms. Take snack bar, dried apricots, sesame sticks? Nah. Snack bar. You grab a snack bar. Excellent choice. A good source of energy and chocolate. The cherry and cashew, I hope that's okay. I like to make my own, and I tend to make them with my favorites, but I know that's not everyone's bag. It's a good combo. Who could turn up their nose up a dried cherry? And cashews are always an excellent choice for a nut bar. Nut bar, not newt. Newt. Okay, newt. Nut bar. Sturdy yet soft. Thank you. I love all nuts equally, but finding the right ones for my bars has been a long process. They have to be architecturally sound enough to hold the bar together without overpowering the texture of the fruit. Almonds and cashews are my go-tos, though occasionally I'll experiment with pecans. They fall apart so easily, though. Anyway, sorry to ramble. It's hard for me to stop once you get me started on the snack recipes. You and Stella settled down on an overlook, snacks in hand, and as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife washes over you. Gretchen gnaws on a stick, distracted for the time being. So tell me, what was it like in Guyand? That was the name of the city I word vomited. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with your family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Renee. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. I live in a closet in a house with 10 roommates. I live in a doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I live in a 12 by 12 shed in someone's yard. I live in an internet cafe. I would rather not say. Dingy studio apartment. It's a mixed bag. At first it was kinda nice to finally have a space that was just mine, but now it feels cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone and no one can let me out because I chose this for myself. As far as they know, I'm happy being there. The lights flicker, the toilet is constantly getting backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat's litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason, and it's home to extremely durable population of roaches. Don't look so worried, I'm fine. But I guess it's home. I do what I can to spruce up the place. I've got a plant, how they say living things are supposed to brighten up a room. When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in that old mansion is a step up or a step down for you. Maybe it's just a step sideways. Have you tried looking for a different place or maybe finding a roommate? There's gotta be a better apartment than that in a big city like Guyand. I decide how that is pronounced as Guyand now. Thought about finding roommates. I've been saving up for something better. Oh, I hear you. Oh yeah? So, what do you do for a living? What do I want to go with? I don't know, I'm none of those things. Student, I suppose. I'm still in school. I got a work-study program going on right now that keeps me going. Or sometimes I participate in research studies that throw a cool $20 my way. Oh yeah, I've always wondered what it would be like to study at a big city school. Living in a dorm with a bunch of people your age, staying out late, eating pizza, meeting people from around the world. Though I guess you're not doing the dorm part. But I couldn't leave these beautiful woods behind. Okay. This is my home and I love it here, and I think leaving would make me just miss it. So what do you study? I suppose I'm gonna go with the biology. Biology. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Nice. I think you would have gone for something like that too, if you couldn't already tell. I love it. And being out here is an incredible opportunity to see everything I've been studying in action. A crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? Christian and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it ever has been. I gather your parents aren't exactly around anymore. Yep, you got it. They died a few years back. But it's okay, I've done my mourning. Life goes on, and we still get to live in our beautiful family home, just me and Gretchen. It could have been a lot worse. What were they, Mom? They were like... Did you get along? They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you would ever meet, and interesting too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods on the trail of something. A betrayal something and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up. So he learned how to hunt and trap and got dang good at it. He's always made sure I had food and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mum, she was a saint. She was the local vet, the lady of the farms in county knew. The lady all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip and strong as to boot. Turns out pulling cars out of on the 6,600 pound cows all day is a great way to build muscle. Blah. But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get a proper care in her hands. I'm sure she had most of the reason she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. Oh yeah, those were my parents. No. No need to overshare, you asshole. Sorry for your loss. Oh, I know it's weird, especially since we just met today. Whoa. My stars, what was that? Let's go find out. Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, no kidding. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it. And it's close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me and let's check this out. You're gonna film it? You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Renee. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. As you approach, the series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Pain. It's all pain. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. Oh, poor thing. Something dragged him. What the hell? Hold on, I could have played that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be 2 or 3 feet tall. It doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it's got one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. You follow Stella. She sprints into the unknown. Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh no, don't fall. Stella, my darling companion, are you alright? Ugh. Are you okay? Oh no. Oh yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no. That poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Don't go near that. That thing's deceased. Stella, be careful. That doesn't smell right. Don't worry. I'm not gonna touch it. Not with my hands, at least. Hey, I'm sorry that this is turning out to be so grisly. I swear, it's not normally like this. We can go home after I film this if that's what you want. I'm committed. Please, I'm committed to getting to the bottom of this. I didn't want you to pick up some weird sort of cryptic disease or something like that. I just didn't want. Good to hear. I'm sorry I ever doubted your resolve. Let's film this and continue the hunt. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? There's something out there, all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them. What in the Sam Hill are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... Bertie? Oh, Bertie, what's wrong, darling? Oh, God. Did y'all see what this to her? We're on the same team here. Duke, we're on the same team here. We both want to know what happened to Bertie as much as you do right now. So we'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. We were on the trail when we found her, like this. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Bertie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear me? I think they're coming closer. You stay away from her, Stella, you mongrels. Come out, you sons of bitches. Duke, don't shoot them. You have no idea what's gonna happen. You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. I can feel that white-hot rage from earlier starting to wash back over me. I'm going after them. As the creatures in the tree lines glow louder and numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Die for Gretchen! You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she managed to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. Damn it! Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Did he just die? You hear a body hit the ground and then quiet as the chaos fades and the sounds of nature creep back in. Gretchen? Hey, Duke, are you alright? I'm alright. Yeah, I'm okay. You? I'm okay. What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll do better. Gretchen, here, I'll take her. My poor little pup. Thanks for looking out for her. Duke? Are you okay? He's dead. You shot his face. Oh my god. Oh my god, Duke! Holy shit. What do we do now? What are we supposed to do? Did I just put the life of the dog before the life of a human? I apologize, Duke, but no, I have a huge crush on Stella and I wouldn't let her dog die. I'm sorry. I am sorry. You didn't deserve to die. Duke had hunting by himself. Should we just... no, street smart. What do you mean, what do we do now? Duke had a hunting accident by himself in the woods. That's it. What happened to Duke? Is something wrong with him? Why won't he get up? Oh... Are you serious? We have footage of exactly what happened here. Sure, it's a little dark and shaky, but you can make out that thing coming out of the woods. You can take it to the police. Duke's family deserves closure. Other people deserve to know what's out here. I honestly, they should warn other people. I don't trust cops is such a stupid answer. It's like, well, at least you told someone. It's better than not telling someone. I don't think I'm happy about this. You'd better not let them pin this one on me. I won't. I promise. Why would they pin this on you? Us. It was us before. Now that she's being annoying, it's you. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Great. Lead the way. Lead the way. It looks like Duke managed to tag one of them before he... we should be able to follow the blood trail. Let's go while it's still fresh. You and Stella push through the woods. Unearthly sounds once again surround you. That's horrifying. Got their back. I smell something terribly foul in the air. There's a clearing up ahead. Are we gonna die? Did I get us killed because I wanted to desperately stay on this course? We're gonna see it through though. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna be sick. The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you and Stella stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest and you are surrounded. What is this horrible place? We need to get out of here. More of those swelling. All the animals here have them. Or had them. Where are they attacking us? We should have grabbed that shotgun. We need to get out of here. The footage doesn't matter anyway. Let's just get the hell away from this nest. Agreed. Just as you follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods, so do the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. In the highest branches of the trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. We're almost there. Shh, get in the car. As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of the creatures fade back into the sounds of the nature. It sounds like they stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get the reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Let's call her. It goes straight into voicemail. Tell her that you're okay. Your message sits unread. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. Yikes. Seems worried. She seems worried. It's pretty late, isn't it? Stella pulls out a phone and dials. Hello, Earl. It's Stella Richmond. I'm up the mountain in Asgina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. You gotta hurry. Okay, yeah. Are they really gone? Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl. Who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. Sit in the car at the very least. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol's car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 sheriff officers, Sheriff Huckabee and a friendly older man and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being middle of the night. See, right there, a thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that, some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses. Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs. What the heck is that? Some sort of crop circle? They killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now that we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But Okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Streamhawk, Stella gave in to their request suspiciously easily. Here you go. I think she took the memory card. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Huckabee and I... Please call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? That's Renee. She came into town today for the funeral. Renee, as in... Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Damn, didn't think you would actually show. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. That wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Some of those things could attack someone else. Well, we ain't exactly getting old Duke. It ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are deputy directions, following nights. We'll be on the alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you kindly step into the vehicle, we will return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left will be fine. I'm afraid I'll have to insist, for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. I certainly cannot turn down some extra pets and affection, especially after the ordeal we've been through the night. Sure. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And I am going to leave this episode here. I'm going to leave that because I want to see how the other parts go. What if I choose to help Duke? I already forgot his name. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. And I hope you had a good day. And bye.